3, 2, 1. Who won? Not you.
Not me.
Most people, like Frank, are influenced by Stevie.
Very true.
So we have to talk about that. You know, I wish that therapy was compulsory and free. I think I wrote about 200 songs.
200? Good, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Look at you, first of all, stunning.
Wait, look at you.
Listen, you got the vibe today, we both got the memo.
We've got the tailored memo.
Well, I know that we're celebrating, so are you still on a high because Boundaries is out?
I am, but I'm like also just don't know what's going on, whether I'm coming or going, because it's been but like, yes, I am excited because it's been like 16 babies waiting to be birthed, because it's like 16 tracks.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, the labour's done. We're all living our life now.
Yeah, you've had the gas and air, it's all over.
Exactly.
So with Boundaries, who was the first person that you wanted to listen to it in full when it was ready?
Do you know what? I'm really weird in the sense that I can't be there when someone hears it. I have to send it and then just like run away and hide in a hole, because I think because I see it so much like a diary, and I think just like getting to send it to friends and see what their favourites was, like in the privacy of their own time and like their own space, like whether they played it in the car or whatever. Just all of my immediate circle, I guess, because I do think that even though opinions easily sway me, it's good for me to hear feedback and see like, are there any favourites like across the board?
And you trust your circle.
Yeah, exactly.
With Boundaries, what were you like in the production process? Were you really meticulous? Were you more chilled and laid back? Let me into your world.
I love that word, by the way, meticulous. It's so nice. Do you know what? This was like the most, I was the most picky with this project. Like, I think I wrote about 200 songs. 200?
Yeah. Are your hands not tired?
Babe, and the brain.
And
brain. My body and soul. But I would get like, I started writing on my own again because I hadn't done that in a while, and I was getting friends that I love and trust production-wise that would send me loops or beats or chords, and then I would be picky about what's actually getting me here, because for me, I think life is the thing that writes the music, and obviously, you know, pain, and that's all in here. But like, what are the chords that are going to unlock that? So like, when I'd get hit by it, that's when I'd start writing the song.
Oh, this is a really personal album, and I know it's about healing your inner child, you know, setting those boundaries. I loved the album teaser. You and little Sinead, that was so cute.
I know, she was such a babe. She was so grown up. She was like way more mature than me, and she was 7.
Do you know what got me? You know the little heart, and you guys like connected, and it was like, oh.
I know, it was sweet. That came to me in like a dream-like state. I get very inspired when I'm about to fall asleep, which is really annoying.
Because your brain, you want to cool down, but your brain's wide up.
Yeah, no, and it's like when you stop, like it's almost like when you don't need the inspiration, it comes. But I just felt like it was really important to show what this album represents. There's an inner child in all of us that isn't healed and wants to be loved and like nurtured, and you know, I wish that therapy was compulsory and free, because it would help this world so much.
So much.
So yeah, it is about that, and like all the things that I learned from going back to the childhood trauma, and like even just uncovering who I am, because when you bury it, you don't know. And my self-awareness, I think, has increased a lot, which makes me the most proud of this album out of any other, because I'm like, oh, I know who I am a bit more now.
We've got a game of this or that. I want to see where you sit on some certain subjects.
Love it.
You got to answer quickly though.
Oh, babe, okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. 90s R&B, 2000s R&B.
90s.
Jasmine Sullivan, Erykah Badu.
Jasmine.
Soul songs, love songs.
Love songs.
Self-discovery or self-manifestation?
Self-discovery, because you can't manifest without that.
Very, very true. Heartbreak or joy?
Joy.
Singing or songwriting?
Oh, singing!
Oh, very good.
Songwriting's hard, long.
Yeah, but when you're good at both though.
Wow. I hope so, but who knows?
London or LA?
London.
Thailand or Ireland?
Thailand.
Ooh.
Yeah, babes.
Do you
That
know
sun,
what? You can't beat it.
you can't.
But what are the monsoon seasons?
Just go indoors, wait till the sun comes back out.
Okay,
Easy.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, would you rather surprise album or a calculated drop?
Surprise.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
Just give it all to me so I can just get into it.
Do you prefer music visuals or when it's just a track by itself?
Visuals.
Love a visuals.
I love visuals. It really makes it come to life.
Do you prefer an intimate performance or a massive headline show?
Massive. Intimate, they can see everything. They can hear every, like, it's too exposed. Like, intimate, it just feels naked to me.
And are you imagining the audience naked as well?
I don't, but maybe I should.
Maybe you should. I've
Then
heard that
I'll feel less
works.
shy, exactly.
Yeah. You shy.
I should do it. Yeah, no, yeah, 100%. It's so interesting because I definitely am the class clown. I always took on that role, and I think it's like a way of deflecting as well. But then deep down, I am way more introverted than I realised. I need to recharge alone and like just have a little step back. So yeah.
Well, it's good because then once you do recharge, you put that into music beautifully for us.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you for all that you do. Congratulations on Boundaries.
Thank you.
It's out now, 16
Yes.
tracks of bliss.
Oh,
It's
babe.
actually a no skips album in my opinion.
Wow,
Yeah.
that means the world because I'm just like, on a good day, I'm like, no, this is the truth, it's good, I'm sharing the real. And on a bad day, I'm like, oh God, what have I done? But I think that's natural for artists, overanalyzing everything.
It does. And do you stand by your previous tweet where you said, you know, you're reliving your trauma once you put your music into your songs and then you
know
perform it?
what? You are such an amazing, you're really good at what you do because I would not even remember that I said that, and that's so, I just love how much you know. But I do stand by it. It is, you're kind of healing when you write, but then you're reopening the wound when you perform because you've got to go back to the place that wrote it. And I just think it's a constant cycle, whether you're an artist or not, of like, oh no, I got it, I know what I'm doing. No, I've lost it, I don't know what I'm doing. And then you just keep going round and round. We're all winging it. So even Solange and Beyonce are, so let's just carry on, see what the next day brings.
You have to, and I love that you've been on this healing journey, and obviously like you can always still improve in life, but the place you are now, you're glowing, you're growing, your music is beautiful. It feels like we really know you as your audience.
Babe, that's really lovely. And also, I just want to say I'm always here for you musically and personally, like, because I know that you're going through your healing journey. Probably anyone watching this, everyone on earth, there's stuff that wasn't right and that they need to unlearn. So like, let's just all go on that together.
All you took was mine.
But we are in a beautiful vinyl store.
Yeah.
And it makes sense, because look at your vocals, R&B songstress,
Oh.
soul connoisseur.
Babe.
I just want to show you some of these vinyls and just get your thoughts. You know, have you ever had a vinyl collection?
I have. I got given one. I can't remember how. And it sat in a box, actually, in my apartment. But I did frame the ones that poked out to me.
Which ones are on your wall, I have to ask?
Erica Badu. It's the artwork where it's her face and then the phases of the moon. It's like purple.
Yes, I know
stunning.
exactly.
I've got Amy Winehouse Frank, who is the goddess of my life. Her, Jasmine Sullivan and Frank Ocean are probably like my top like vocalist writers. And then also there was James Blake, the self-titled album.
Yeah.
You know, things like Wilhelm Scream on there. To me, he is just one of one. I'm obsessed with him. And I think, I also got gifted a Janet Jackson vinyl. So I've got some frames up. I just need to get a vinyl machine and actually use them next.
Well, this is going to be the start of that
next step.
journey,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, teach me, babe.
Listen, we're going to learn together. So with these vinyls, like I can see a bit of Busta Rhymes here. We've got some Toni Braxton, Donna Summer.
This area, elite.
Elite.
Like, obsessed.
Now, you've been in your creative bag with your own album artwork.
Oh.
Can you tell me about Boundaries and the inspiration you got for the artwork?
Okay, so it was hard, like, deciding because there were a lot of pictures from that trailer day when I shot the trailer. So the circle idea was pretty quick, and I spoke to Amaya, who actually created it, from that first picture about the significance of how we could make boundaries visual.
Yeah.
And then obviously being Thai and Irish, I feel like it's important for me to represent, just because A, why not? And B, I didn't necessarily grow up seeing like Asian women in the music that I listen to, or just in the media. So my name is already very self-explanatory Irish. So it was like bringing the heritage and the idea of the boundaries together.
Now, with boundaries, obviously we're talking about how amazing your album cover is, but I want to know, out of the vinyls, do you have one that has stuck out for you?
Okay, so I have some in my head that I love. For instance, Frank Ocean Blonde.
Yes.
The green hair.
Iconic.
The plaster. The fact that I just moped around in my flat for 2 weeks in a dressing gown just crying to that album.
Are you okay?
No, I'm good. It was 2016, but it's just everything. And then I also think that this is stunning.
Oh, Songs in the Key of Life.
And like, obviously most people, like Frank, are influenced by Stevie.
Very true.
So we have to talk about this. Songs in the Key of Life, I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's given me explosion, but then it's also given me like clouds opening up. You can see
Romance,
the face in the middle. Yeah.
Love.
Passion.
It could be a rose.
That too.
He could be the sun. He could be God. He's the God of music.
He
so
is.
there we go.
Are you up for a challenge?
Yes, babe, let's do it.
Okay, we're
What
in a
is
vinyl
it?
store, so we're going to put 30 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
And we are going to
I love
both...
challenges.
Of course. But I'm going to win, I hope you know.
Oh, okay,
Just
Jay.
saying. 30 seconds on the clock, and we've both got to pick out a vinyl for the other person. We can't pick the same one, and we've got to think about why we picked it.
And how do we win?
The first person to find their vinyl.
Okay. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Might have seen this earlier.
No. No. How have you got your vinyl?
Do you know what it was? It was the cockiness, babes. To say that you were going to win.
No, because I thought you were going to have to dig a little deeper.
You went a bit far. Listen, I eyed this bad boy up earlier. So in a way I am cheating, but you're really taking long now, babe.
I think you've hidden the vinyl that I wanted.
Do you think?
I definitely do, because I remember...
It wasn't Buster?
No, it was the Mary J.
Mary's in here. I promise you.
Yes, I know, because you hid it.
Early on, I didn't hide.
Do you know what? Can't find Mary.
No, I'm going to find... Oh, that's a good one.
But we got a bit
One.
of
Isn't
Mystic.
it all I want is to be with you? Remember?
Of course.
Was that a Mystique song?
Yeah.
Yeah, sick. All right, cool. So let's talk about it. Who won? Not you.
Not me. Tell me about your vinyl.
Okay, so I picked up the Isley Brothers, right? Isley Brothers, because obviously they wrote At Your Best, You Are Love. Aaliyah covered it, Frank Ocean covered it, I covered it. So many people covered it. One of the most beautiful timeless songs ever. And you know, apparently it's about their mum.
Is it?
I don't know if I'm right, but apparently it's about like, what would I do without you? How stunning is that?
Sensational.
Yeah, we love.
Love the Isley Brothers.
Tell me about Mystique.
I loved Mystique growing up.
Same, babe.
Like, as a girl band, as mixing the pop, mixing the garage, I just always felt hyped towards them.
And also having, like, as you were saying earlier, black women to look up to, like representation, UK.
This is what I'm saying, and look, you can see this picture here. They're on the motorbikes, and it's
Babe.
just giving original sexy.
Icons. No, that's dumb. I forgot about this.
Yeah.
Alicia Dixon is actually one of the kindest women on earth.
I would love to meet her one day.
Let's go.
You got a number?
We've got each other on IG. I'll literally message her.
Oh my gosh,
like,
the
me
link
and
up.
Jay are going to come to your show, or just let us follow you around for a day.
Oh my god, you imagine a day in the life of Alicia Dixon?
Why is she that hot?
It doesn't make sense.
Pharrell asked her to do the That was like, come on, UK girly.
It was. I feel like for the UK scene, we were in our bag when Mystique were around.
100%. It was like, it was giving garage influence,
Yeah.
dance influence, R&B influence.
They had everything and they
Yeah.
didn't miss at all. Sometimes, you know,
No.
like when you play around with different genres and you have one that's stronger than the other.
Yeah.
All-rounders.
No, killed it. I can't get that. That's going to be in my head for like days now.
You'll be my downfall.
Wish you could see.
Yeah.
Let's talk about lyrics because you've got a whole voicemail situation going on in there.
I know.
It's like your
babe.
inner monologue. Can you tell me the idea behind that?
Well, it's weird. That's the last song on the album, but it was one of the first that I wrote, and I don't know why. I just started talking towards the end of that session. I was so like done. It took me so long to learn how to actually build boundaries that I was like at the end of my tether. And I love the fact that, I don't know if you can swear, but at the end of that song, I'm just like, goodbye,
Trucker.
trucker. I'm only on good vibes, trucker, because it's like, I wanted to exit the album on a high and be like, look how much better life can be when you say no to the all it.
Yes.
Mulmit rhymes with pulpit.
I'm not
Pulpit.
good. That's what I was thinking, the ball
There we
pit.
go.
The ball pit.
That could have been easier to say.
It's fine. No, I felt that. I felt that you were literally like, bye,
Yeah.
peace,
No,
deuces,
done,
I'm out, I'm
enough.
done.
Yeah.
And it really did feel like a good level to be at after the climax throughout the album. Like, yeah, like this is it. But it didn't feel like a hard stop. It just felt like
Yeah.
new chapter, turn the page.
Right, I love that. Thank you so much for listening. That means a lot.
Another track that I really like, You First. To get to a point where you can still love someone even when you're arguing, even when you feel like you hate them in the moment.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Can you give me the mind space that you were in when you was writing the lyrics to that song?
So I had like a very sisterly energy in my head, thinking about I feel bad because songs are about one person, but then they're about everyone that gives you that, and I have sisterly maternal energy from more than one person. But my sister that I grew up with, the one that we share the same mum, really that song was from me to her to say like, I don't know where I'd be without her. And yet it's also me talking to myself, because I have to put myself first for once, otherwise I won't do the healing stuff that I need to, we're all on that journey. So I feel like songs are such a double, triple, quadruple meaning, and it's partly to the people that have raised me, and then it's partly to myself. I'm really glad it resonated with you though.
No, it did, and I also have a sister, so
Yes.
I get it. There's no one that frustrates me more in the world, but I love
you could
her.
literally like rip each other's hair out, but you can tell them like it is because they're the closest.
100%, and they're going to get it. And you
Yeah.
probably are going to be harder on them, and you probably are going to feel it 10 times more because they're your sister.
And like call them out on their ish.
Oh, 100%. Are you
Yeah.
a big sis or a little sis?
Little and big.
Okay, so you've got the best of both worlds.
I've got a song, so there's a song called Unconditional from the past, and that's about the family that I call my family, but
Yes.
they came into my life later. And so there's a sister from there who's like 8 months younger, and then my sister blood is 5 years older.
Wow. Okay, so that's a lot of maternal sisterly energy, as you said.
Yeah, and I'm definitely act like the littlest. Like they're both married with 2 kids, and I'm just like, what's going on with the love life? But I guess the music's my babies.
100%.
Yeah.
You've got multiple babies at this point.
Exactly.
And you've just given us 16, like rest.
Music's my husband, so.
Music, you are married to the music.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us. I'm ready
You're
to
so
be on the journey with
welcome.
everyone. I feel like I just need to hold, hold hands and hearts.
What's going on? Should we go to sing Kumbaya around a campfire now?
I feel like we need to.
Let's do it.
Listen, it's been a pleasure having you. We're going to take
been
vinyl
great.
for the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just pulled up CC, but we've probably lost it now. So should we just do a random,
Yeah.
like, oh, what's in... Oh, no, let's not do that. Let's see what we find. The Supremes, babe. Can't go wrong here, can you?
Oh my gosh. how
Power
are you
ladies.
just- They are sensational.
Yeah.
I love that. Oh, what have we
Oh,
got
Donna.
here? Got another Donna Summer. Love's about to change my heart.
Well, here's hoping.
I don't take